Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to your 30th Java GUI tutorial, and it's a continuation of the 29th, which was this timer program. So, we just got done finishing up the action perform method for the button when we click it. So now we're going to go ahead and do the action perform method for the timer itself. So, public class, and then whatever you named it here, I call mine time class. And then it's going to implement action listener. And then, normally we would just go right ahead and type the action perform method, but actually we need to declare another int, and we're just going to call it counter again. And yeah, and then now do your and now we actually have to create a constructor for the time class, and then what this is going to do is it's going to take the count parameter we pass in and set it equal to this counter variable that we declared here. So it's pretty confusing. I mean, it took me a while to kind of understand what's going on, but I mean, just do it and just know that all it does is it takes whatever you pass into here and it just stores it into this counter variable basically. So, and then int counter, and then type in this dot counter, and that's going to equal to counter. I know it's pretty confusing, but just do it. Alright, and now the stuff that you know by now is the action perform method. And I'll just call it whatever I called it up here, just so I can kind of keep track. Alright, now what do we want to happen? Well, this action perform method is going to get fired off every time our timer changes or updates, and that's every 1 second. So we want to take the counter and decrement it, or decrement, whatever, instead of increment, because if they start at 20, we don't want to go like 21, 22, we want to go 19, 18, 17, 16, etc. down to 1. So normally we'd probably type in plus, but in Java you can also type in minus minus, and it decrements it. So that's pretty cool. Now we're just gonna set the label to be whatever it is. So if, do a little logical if statement, if the counter is greater than or equal to 1, so if it's 1 or higher, we want it to say timer label set text time left and then counter, and then else, so that means it's either like that means it's done, so else timer, and then stop the timer. Set your label to say something else, so like you can make it say whatever you want. I'll just say done, and then this is optional I suppose, but make it a nice little beeping sound. So we did this earlier in another program I think, but you just get the default toolkit and then dot beep. Alright, so I think I'll go over this one more time. Alright, first thing to do, we decrement the counter int. Then we just, I mean, this stuff is pretty easy, I suppose. If the counter is greater than or equal to 1, that means it's still going. Just update the label every time. Else, it's done, so we stop it. We say done, and we emit a little beeping sound. Alright? Now I'll do the easiest part. Alright. I don't know if the pack is gonna work very good. Pretty good. Alright. Here it is. Actually make it a little wider. Oh. Sorry, I haven't written this program yet, so I'm just trying to. Alright, this should work. So, we'll enter the seconds. We'll do 5. Start timing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And you couldn't hear it, but it made a little sound. And it just says done. It stops the timer counting, and nothing else happens. And then if you want, you can do it again. You can try 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blah blah, done. Alright, now I want to show you something else. So, say I wanted to do like every 10th of a second, I would just type in 100 here. And now it's gonna go like really fast. See that? It only took 1 second to do all those because every 10th of a second that it fired off a new event. So now, well, I don't want to do that, but so hope you figured out how this works. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, and hope you enjoyed.